Look, I feel you. You're tired of watching people flex online without showing you exactly how they did it. After all, you want that juicy paycheck too. In the next few minutes, I'm going to break down exactly how I went from broke to making sometimes even more than $1,000 per day. All of that with a method you can literally just copy. Let me take you back to when I was completely lost. I'm 22 now, but growing up in a lower middle class family, money was always tight. My dad worked as a nurse, my mom as a nursing assistant. They worked hard, but we never had much left at the end of the month. This lit a fire in me. I knew I wanted something different. When I was in high school, around 2018, 2019, I convinced my friend to try dropshipping with me. And the crazy part is, we got our first sale within 30 minutes of launching our very first ad campaign. We were total noobs, but the brutal truth is that we couldn't afford to keep running ads. We ended up losing what little money we had. That failure was just the beginning. I tried everything you can imagine. Affiliate marketing, print on demand, freelancing, selling ebooks, but nothing stuck. I was constantly jumping from one opportunity to the next without ever actually seeing results. Maybe that's exactly what's happening to you right now. Meanwhile, sometimes my mom would ask me over lunch, "How's the business going?" And I would just tell her, "I'm doing what it takes, mom. It's gonna work out, believe me." But inside, I was completely panicking. I had no clients, no income, just hope and determination. My real breakthrough came when I discovered what I now call the PTP method, passion to profit. And this changed everything. Instead of chasing random business models, I focused on turning what I already knew into a high-ticket offer that solved actual problems for people. What's amazing with this approach is that you don't need to be some guru with decades of experience. You just need to be a few steps ahead of someone else and package your knowledge in a way that creates value. So in 2022, I started by helping agency owners, coaches, and consultants to get more leads and more booked calls. That is when everything changed. I remember signing my first high-ticket client for more than $1,000. My hands were literally shaking when I sent the payment link to the client because I couldn't even believe what was happening, and my heart almost skipped a beat when I saw the payment notification. I ran straight to my mom to show her my phone screen, then to my dad. The look on their face, pride and relief and shock, it made all those late nights, struggles and doubts worth it. And not even 5 days later, I landed another client who paid me even more. That's when I knew I was onto something real. Before finding this clear path, procrastination was killing me. I'd waste entire days watching YouTube or Netflix because I had no idea what to do next. The lack of clarity was paralyzing. But once I had a step-by-step process, I was able to do whatever it took to grow my business and deliver great results for my customers. Let me break down exactly what the PTP method is so you can apply it yourself. PTP stands for passion to profit. It's about taking your skills, knowledge, life experiences, or interests and turning them into a high-ticket offer. I'm not talking about selling some $27 ebook. I'm talking about offers priced at $1,000, $3,000, or $5,000 plus. The key is solving a specific, painful problem that people are already willing to pay good money to fix. When you focus on transformation instead of information, people will happily pay premium prices. Here's exactly how the PTP method works in 5 simple steps. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team, and together, we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick, because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. Step 1. Offer creation. This is where most people get stuck because they create offers nobody wants. What do you know that others struggle with? What transformation can you help someone achieve? Nail down a specific painful problem. The more targeted, the better. Then, package your knowledge into a clear transformation. For example, I help a specific type of person to go from their specific painful situation to a specific desirable outcome they want. When I started, my offer was simple. I help agency owners who are struggling to get consistent clients book 15 extra qualified sales calls per week. That specificity makes people stop scrolling and pay attention. Step 2. Traffic. Here's where most people waste thousands of dollars. They jump straight to paid ads before proving their offer works. That's like pouring money into a leaky bucket. I started with zero ad spend. Instead, I focused on organic methods like appointment setting in the DMs, creating content that positioned me as an authority, and strategic outreach to people who would benefit from my offer. You don't need fancy tech or a huge following to do this. I'm not famous, as you can see. You just need simple systems to book calls consistently. Even 3 to 5 calls per week is more than enough when you're selling high ticket. Step 3. Sales. This is where the magic happens. Most people fear sales calls, but here's the secret. You're not selling time or deliverables. You're selling a transformation. Price your offer based on the result you provide. If you can help someone make an extra $5,000 per month, charging $1,000 or $3,000 for that knowledge and for that accountability, that transformation, it's a no-brainer for them. Forget checkout pages for high-ticket offers. This is about building trust through conversations and closing premium offers that actually change people's lives. Step 4. Delivery. You want to keep this super simple. Your delivery can be coaching, done for you services, or a hybrid. You can deliver through Zoom calls, Loom videos, templates, or even group coaching as you scale. The best part is that you don't need some fancy course platform or some complicated tech stack when you're starting out. Focus on getting results for your clients first. Then, worry about scaling your delivery later. Step 5. Iteration. This is a step most gurus never talk about. You want to get feedback from your actual paying clients, then adjust your offer, messaging, pricing, or content based on what the market tells you. Don't guess what people want. Literally ask them and let them tell you. The best business owners are the best listeners. When a client tells you what they wish your offer included, this is pure gold. Write it down, make a list, and when you see more people asking for it, add it in the program, and then next time charge more. Now let's get real about why this business model crushes everything else out there. Dropshipping sounds great until you're dealing with razor-thin margins, constant returns, and unreliable suppliers. Plus, you need significant ad spend just to test products. Now what about Etsy or print on demand? You're competing on price in saturated markets. It takes forever to scale, and you're completely at the mercy of the platform. With TikTok Shop or influencer marketing, you can make quick cash when you hit a trend, but you're completely dependent on algorithms that change all the time. Good luck building something sustainable. Now, freelancing is a classic time for money trap. You hit an income ceiling fast because there's only so many hours you can work in the day. It's hard to scale, and clients often undervalue your work. But the PTP method is different. You get high profit margins since you're delivering knowledge, not physical products. There's no inventory or shipping headaches. You are the brand, which makes it hard for others to copy, but easy for you to build authority and to get more customers. The PTP method is completely scalable with the right systems. You want to start with one-to-one coaching, then move on to group coaching once you've proven your methods work. And there's nothing more fulfilling than seeing your clients get life-changing results. The game changer for me was realizing I didn't need to be the smartest person in the room. I just needed to solve problems people were already looking to solve. When you position yourself as the solution to a specific pain point, clients come to you ready to buy. 6 months before my first big success, I was considering giving up entirely. I almost took a job at the local supermarket because I was so tired of failing with my businesses. But something inside of me knew that if I found the right approach, not some BS get-rich-quick scheme, but a legitimate business model based on providing real value, I could make this work. And that is what I want for you, to find that clarity I was missing for so long. That is what happens when you sell your knowledge. Nowadays, I wake up excited about my business or being scared about getting a level entry job, which is horrible. The PTP method isn't complicated. It's about finding the intersection between what you know and what people need, and packaging it in a way that allows you to charge high-ticket prices and makes it easy for them to say yes and to get results. Let me share 3 key insights I wish someone had told me when I was starting. First, clarity is everything. When you don't know exactly what steps to take each day, procrastination takes over. The PTP method gives you that clarity, a clear roadmap to follow without getting overwhelmed. The other thing you need to understand is that you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Most people think they need some unique, never-seen-before idea. The reality is that most successful businesses often just take existing concepts and just execute better or position themselves differently. Third, start with just one targeted offer for one specific audience with one clear outcome. Master this before expanding. That focus is what helped me go from $0 to $1,000 per day and even beyond. What's stopping most people from seeing results isn't lack of information. We're literally drowning in free content. It's not a lack of opportunity. There's never been a better time to start an online business. The real barrier is execution and persistence. Everyone wants the results, but few are willing to push through the initial phase where it feels like nothing's happening. Remember when I told you about showing my mom that first payment notification? What I didn't share was that for 6 months straight, I was working on my business every single day with zero results. Zero. But I kept refining my approach until it clicked. Once you have clarity on the steps, consistent action is what separates those who make it from those who don't. The PTP method works because it gives you both clarity on what to do and a framework simple enough to execute consistently. Now, unfortunately, there are some things we're not allowed to share on YouTube, which is why to help you, I've recorded a free training to show you how I went from zero to over $1,200 a day with 95% profit margins. The link is in the description and I highly suggest you check it out when you're done with this video. You can also book a free call with me or my team and together, we'll come up with a game plan for you to get to 5 to 10K per month as quickly as possible. But be quick because we literally get hundreds of applications per month, so we don't have enough spots for everyone. So here's my challenge to you. Take 1 hour today to brainstorm 3 problems you could help solve based on your existing knowledge. Don't overthink it. You don't need to be a world-class expert. You just need to be able to help someone move from where they are to where they want to be. This is exactly how I went from struggling financially to making more than $1,000 a day. I know this works because I've seen it work not just for me, but for dozens of clients who have implemented the exact same method. People just like you who were stuck in the cycle of trying business model after business model without ever seeing results. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be isn't some secret formula. It's having a clear path to follow and the conviction to stick with it even when results don't come overnight. I was where you are right now, confused, frustrated, watching everyone else seemingly succeed while I struggled. But once I found this method and committed to mastering it, everything changed. You can literally copy exactly what I did. You start with one offer, one specific problem, one group of people that you can help. You get that working first, otherwise you're never gonna scale, and then you scale from there. This can make you $10,000 per month fast, but it's not about getting rich quick. It's about building something sustainable that can generate over $1,000 or more per day like I've been able to, while actually helping people to get results they want and care about. The question isn't whether the P2P method works or not. The question is, will you actually do the work to make it happen? The system is right here in front of you. The rest is up to you. Now on YouTube, unfortunately, I don't have the time to share everything in detail with you, which is why I invite you to check out the free video training I made, which explains how the PTP method works in detail and how I've used it to make over 1K per day with my business. Be quick because I don't know for how long I'm going to keep it up online for free. With that being said, I'll see you on the other side.